sometimes you just get surprised. And I was just recently surprised. We've talked a lot this year about just the availability of what we call physical silver, actual silver. Earlier in the year, or several months ago, we were told that Pamp, one of the premier bar manufacturers in the world, was out of their kilo bars for the rest of the year. They were able to actually secure another load of silver, if you will, and were able to make some additional kilo bars. I happen to love the kilo bar. It's a great size. It's a transactable size. It's a reasonable amount of silver. And, as you get these bars, and Pamp Suisse, of course, is, kind of the top of the top in terms of, kind of credibility and everything else as an assayer, as a minter, as everything else. So we were told that there would be no more. We were able to get a small quantity of Pamp Suisse, so Swiss silver, which always kind of has a cachet and a desirability in the marketplace, there's no doubt. And so I'm able to bring in, for the first time in quite some time, Pamp Suisse kilo silver bars. So well over 2 pounds of pure silver. I have one right here. They're stunning. They're heavy. They're amazing. They're, as you can see, it's a kilo, 1,000 grams, 1,000 grams of silver. Each one, of course, individually serial numbered. It comes with the Pamp certificate of authenticity, has the QRC code for every one of them. I mean, it's the way to own silver. So that surprised me, the fact that I was able to actually physically get some silver bars, particularly from Pamp. I mean, occasionally there's been some silvers out there. We found we had some IGR bars for a while. There was some Italia Prezioso bars for a little bit. Those are gone. We don't have any more of those. I don't have any IGR bars right now. But I was able to get a very small quantity of the Pamp. So it's a kilo of pure silver. As you can see, 1 kilo fine silver, 1,000 grams. 9999 fine. Each one of them has certificate of authenticity and it's serial numbered, which allows it to be what we call IRA eligible. If you're familiar with doing self-directed individual retirement accounts or IRAs, not all silver to do a precious metal IRA, you can't just put anything in there. It's a very specific list of things that can go into a silver or gold self-directed IRA. This is one of those. So in other words, this will fit. This is allowable in an IRA. So I have them. Yay. I didn't think I was going to be able to do that. But then the other thing about this that I find just absolutely truly amazing is the price. So silver was significantly higher several months ago. Last time I sold these, in all honesty, they were more money. But it's a commodity. The price varies, okay? Silver goes to $50 an ounce. These things are going to be thousands and thousands of dollars a bar. And it was $50 an ounce not that long ago. But instead of going to $50 an ounce, silver has had this temporary pullback. I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't seem to make sense to me because I deal so much in physical silver. In other words, silver that you can have, silver that you can hold, silver that you can put away. You can put in a safety deposit box or bury it in the backyard or put it under the bed or whatever you want to do with it. And that is an incredibly short supply. And as silver drifted down, demand got even higher. They got even harder to get. And so what has happened here is not only was I able to get these bars, but I was able to get them at a price that I haven't seen in years. In terms of being able to sell these to you, I've not been able to sell a kilo bar under $1,000 in years. Literally years. It wasn't that long ago. These bars were over $2,000. Okay, well over $2,000. Closer to $3,000 I would have to be for these bars. So we're at a silver price that's extremely attractive, in my opinion, adjusted for inflation, and we all know about, adjusted for inflation near 10-year, 20-year lows, in essence. if you adjust for, what dollars are worth today. So it makes a great opportunity if you want to have, when I say kind of curate a little silver into your net worth, if you will. Now understand, I am not advocating this as an investment any more than anything else. I'm not an investment advisor. I'm a coin collector, okay? I'm a coin dealer. That's what I do. I can tell you the coins that I think are great coins to collect and to own. And this right here is great to own. It's not a coin, it's a silver bar. It's pure silver. It's 1,000 grams. It's over 2 pounds of pure silver, well over 2 pounds of pure silver in each and every one of these bars. Like I said, it is big, it's hefty, it's significant. I mean, this is a storehouse of wealth and a storehouse of value. I think that is absolutely, once you have this, they call it the intrinsic value of silver or gold. In other words, the value of just the silver or gold that's contained. And when you hold it in your hands, it's different than reading about it. When you can actually physically feel the weight, the mass of this, you can understand what they mean when they say the intrinsic value of this. The fact that each one's individual serial number comes with literally an assay certificate on each and every one of those, so once again becomes IRA eligible. So what you have is the lowest price I've been able to sell a kilo bar for in years. Like I said, adjusted for inflation in probably a decade at the very least. But more importantly, particularly in the marketplace today, in a place where the United States government is 5 million Silver Eagles behind in production, in a place where we thought and we were told early in the year there would be no more kilo bars. And the reason was, it wasn't necessarily that Pamp was out of silver, but they were focusing on 1 ounce bars and half ounce bars and 50-gram bars and much smaller units of silver because they make more money on a 1 ounce bar. Okay, they don't, they make, obviously they're manufacturers. So what they do is they have a limited resource, which is silver, and they need to make it into as many products as they can. And so the 1 ounce bars, the half ounce bars, some of the custom silver that they were doing was taking all of the silver that they had. So that they didn't have a surplus of silver or enough silver to be able to make kilo bars. And I think what happened is they had a one-time opportunity to be able to get enough silver to do all of that business, which is booming right now, whether it be like the silver guitars that you've seen, or we just had the silver Bazooka Joe bubblegum things. They're doing all of those things, but they can do all of that. And now for the first time in months and months and months, they've been able to produce actually some kilo bars as well. Kind of a big, massive piece of silver, which, like I said, is the way that they and we make the least amount of money as we sell these big chunks of silver. But I think it's really important to give everybody an opportunity to own a whole bunch of silver at one time. And if you go out there and try to find silver, you want to get it from a reputable source, Pamp, and then of course by extension CSN. Because it's CSN, so some places you go, okay, we have silver. Well, I want to do that. I'm going to use my credit card. Well, that's a 6%, 5% premium to be able to just use a credit card. Well, and what if I don't like it? Well, I want to send it back. Oh, there's no, we can't give you any returns or anything like that. So you can't use a credit card. There's no returns. There's all these things. You got to front wire the money, or, getting a money order. How do you even do that anymore? I don't even understand how that's done. To do any of those types of things, we make it as easy as possible to add an incredible chunk of silver to your collection. Use any credit card that you want. 30-day money-back guarantee, of course, absolutely, positively. The bars are in stock and ready to ship. And once again, the very first time I've been able to sell a kilo bar for less than $1,000 in years. So understand, take advantage of availability, take advantage of price. Take advantage of this and put silver into your collection right here, right now. It's a big chunk of silver. It's the best price we've had in years. Call and get yours.